Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
let's play some Cowboys football.
Cowboys they are
America's team,
one of the top 2 teams in the league, and they're
Alex
not
isn't taking that fucking hat off.
Yeah,
I want for the next 14 weeks. I'm hoping to wear this hat every day.
I might go get mine this weekend.
Hey,
you know what? Fuck it. Super Bowl.
Yeah!
Let's go. Super Bowl bound. Chonchi's has confirmed.
We'll see you in Vegas. Welcome back to the BallBoyzPodcast. I'm your host, Brave.
Howdy, Alex.
And I'm here again. Chonchis, paying myself again to be in this podcast.
What it do, baby? It's Martin. You already know. We back
Yes,
this
sir.
episode. Feeling good?
Feeling great.
Feeling great.
Feeling great, baby. Want to start it off, Martine? You want to...
How about them Cowboys?
Yes,
How about
sir.
How about them Cowboys?
2-0,
Yes, sir.
baby. Fuck New York.
Fuck New York.
We run New York.
Yeah.
We the kings of New York.
Both.
New York City is basically just another... It's owned by Texas at this point.
Yeah, we run
Mainly
that
Dallas.
shit.
We run that bitch.
We practice at New York. That's what happened.
Yeah.
That was just practice. That
The
was
10
just
towers
practice.
fell
about
down.
practice, yeah.
The 10 towers fell down. Both New York fucking teams went
shit.
down.
Man,
Alright,
he's not wrong.
We might have
But
to
he
cut
ain't
that
right.
part, but
I'm sorry.
It's a
always
50-50.
It's already been 20 years, bro. Come on, like I want to go. Let's go.
All right, I guess.
all right, guys. So before we get into the God damn it.
Let's not crash this shit, bro. Baby.
Oh my god. Okay. There might be a lot of bleeps at the beginning of this episode. A lot. If he might be talking, you might see his lips moving and nothing's gonna come out. Still. Things like that. Like, yeah.
Oh shit.
So bear with us. Oh, another thing before we get into the good stuff is thank you guys. We are at a little bit over 200 subscribers now. Our last video did amazing, for
Yes,
our
sir.
standards, and
yeah.
we're trying to keep it pushing. So
I mean, now I feel like we should give them a real challenge. Let's get to 500 because every time we try to add 50, they do it in a week.
yes,
500.
So
Yeah, just do it.
like, subscribe, share this, please.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a
Guys,
comment.
Anything you can do.
Any comments. We're gonna look at all the comments. Any
Good,
posts.
bad.
Whatever.
We're promoting this as much as we can. You can leave comments on our Instagram post as well. We have our Instagram page. Leave them there, and we'll reach out. Instagram's probably our main thing right now, but we are trying to hit Twitter. We're gonna hit Facebook. Try to hit Facebook. TikTok. We got that going on. MySpace. I'm just playing. But
I feel like the TikTok does good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like it when you upload it to the YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
I'd watch those all day.
Yeah.
guys,
No, they do better there than on TikTok.
so share it. If you have a cousin who's into sports and they might be interested in this, man. I want to get a storage this weekend, a storage unit, and I got the lady at the front desk and then the assistant manager to subscribe. It's
Nice.
and
There you go.
and it's word of mouth. They're gonna pass it on, and hopefully next time we're about like 250.
Yeah.
Hopefully 250 is a goal. Maybe we try to get there as soon as possible, guys. We want to the more support you give us, the better content we're gonna be able to get, because it's just gonna drive us. So hopefully
sir.
that's the goal. But yeah, again, thank you. 200 plus subscribers now.
Mhm.
Our last video has been our most popular one. We passed our most viewed video like within 2 days.
Yeah.
On our
Yeah.
last video. So
yeah, like a day and a half.
a day and a half, man,
Yeah.
not even 2 days, not even a full 2 days. So guys, if y'all like what we're putting out there, tell us what you like the most. Me and David arguing about the Cowboys, or David's segment, the soccer segment.
Yeah, what you like, what you
whatever.
don't like, whatever.
Yeah, and then sports right now is kind of Dallas sports is kind of in a weird spot right now. Not a lot going on with the Mavs, but the basketball season's coming up. Rangers are still playing, trying to go to the playoff push, and your Stars are coming up here soon.
Yes, sir.
Preseason's coming up soon. Probably gonna have some, videos about that. Trying to go to a couple Stars games here and there. We love going there. So, like I said, thank you again. Please like, subscribe, share. Anything and all interaction with what we put out there is we love it. We appreciate it, and we just keep it going.
All the girls in my DMs trying to get at Alex, just follow him. Don't come to me. Just get to Alex, man.
The main page adds him, so y'all know where he'll be at.
Yeah. So
we'll do a special shout out just for him. We'll do a special post just for him. Also happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Día la Raza.
El Día del Grito passed. It was on the 15th, but
Mexicano.
we celebrated most of September. So shout out to La Raza.
This is a podcast for the Raza también. We got.
Yeah, we're working on hopefully getting, translations here and there para que al rato salga el tacuache, los nacos, pa los nacos, la raza, los carnales.
Here's a fun game that we're gonna have for the next podcast. I want y'all to comment. I want y'all to guess who doesn't have papers on this podcast. God damn it! It's a game.
My bad.
So
it's a game. It's not a real thing.
It's not real.
I'm just playing the game.
Yes.
Any ICE agents just disregard it.
Guess who's a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
No, they know who the Trump supporter is.
Voted twice.
Finally, The Rock has come back to SmackDown. What's up, everybody? It's your Millie Big Man coming at you with WWD, bringing your wrestling news from around the week. And the biggest topic that we got going on today is The Rock returning to SmackDown. He did his little segment with Pat McAfee and a wrestler called Austin Theory. Yeah, so he came back, did his whole Rock thing, and he made the meme heard around the world, says, "Shut your bitch ass up." And then he ended it by hitting the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, People's Elbow. And then Pat McAfee hit one on his own. But so it turns out because of the writer's strike, The Rock was able to show up at SmackDown. He's teasing something probably at this year's WrestleMania, not confirmed, but we'll see what happens. In other news, AEW held a press conference, or not a press conference, but more like a meeting earlier this week, and there is a possibility that might be running monthly pay-per-views, so that way they can have one each month. Tony Khan said that they're looking into the possibility of monthly pay-per-views just to add revenue, just to add more just shows throughout the whole year. And if it does happen, it might start just next year in 2024. The whole CM Punk drama has died down. There was a little bit of rumors that CM Punk might sue, but at the end of the day, he decided not to, that he just wants to leave it in the past and move on. He was a narrator at a MMA program, and he teases that he says he has the next 2 months free. So WWE possibility. And another big news that happened yesterday was WWE make a huge deal with USA Network for SmackDown, which means SmackDown will move from Fox to the USA Network, and the deal is worth $1.4 billion. And then WWE went WWE, and an hour later they cut some talent. Most notably were Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, Elias, Rick Boogs, Aaliyah, Top Dollar, Madcap Moss, Emma, and Mustafa Ali. But WWE has a bad habit of doing these. Just whenever they announce something big, something like this happens. We wish the wrestlers all the best in their future endeavors. Some of them might go to AEW, so hopefully here's people like Shelton Benjamin, people like Dolph Ziggler. They've got connections with people that work there, so here's hoping we see them. So this has been Wrestling Wrap Up with David, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Get away, get away. Okay.
Big Man is out. We apologize. Big Man, get better. Hopefully. If not, then we're gonna keep it pushing for you, brother.
Hey, he said if the Cowboys win, what?
Oh, if the Cowboys win, he was gonna be on for 2 weeks.
So according to him, behind the scenes is if they won the Super Bowl, we need to review the footage and then we'll see if that's true or not.
Exactly.
We're gonna start off with our combat sports. We got some good stuff going on. UFC. We're gonna start with UFC. UFC Fight Night this past weekend. Speaking of
Noche de UFC.
Speaking of Mexican heritage, Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko.
Yeah.
It ended in a draw. So Grasso got to keep her belt. Thank God, because all the other Mexican champions lost their belts. What was it, like about 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon and Yair lost their belts. So, at least one Mexican champion we still got going on.
Shout out to her, yeah.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight. Who was it? Did y'all see that? I don't know who's doing the post. Oh, Cormier. Cormier, kind of a dick move. Obviously it ended in a draw, and she retains her belt, but she thought she won. And obviously, if it ends in a draw, a fighter's always going to think that they won.
Yeah.
They did better. And she says that, and then Cormier well, no, it was a draw. I'm like, dog, let her keep her moment. She just, had a really good fight. Obviously.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't fuck with Cormier, because he's kind of a dick.
Oh, no, 100%. He's been like that since, all that stuff with Bones and stuff, him going back and forth. Like, he is a good commentator in some way, but come on, bro. It's not that serious sometimes.
Yeah, but I get it. Let her enjoy her moment. Even if it was a draw, like you said, a fighter's going to think they won. So for him to fucking basically kill her mood and whatever.
It's a bummer, bro.
It's all good.
No, 100%. It's a bummer. Like, come on, like I just got my ass whooped for 5 rounds, and not whooped because it did end in a draw, but let them have the moment. If you want to bring it up to them next time you see them, like, oh, hey, Alexa, it ended in a draw. You didn't really win. I'm like, all right, yeah, just let her enjoy her moment.
For her, it was like, I didn't lose my title.
Exactly.
So that's a win for me.
Exactly. 100%. Exactly. If you see it like that, yeah, you didn't lose your title. You're keeping your title. And it was a draw, but yeah, you're keeping your title. So guess what? That's kind of a win in a lot of people's books. Pretty sure if it was the other way around.
Yeah, if it was him on the other side.
Yeah, and it was a draw and he kept his belt. He'd like,
I didn't lose.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
That's the thing. You didn't lose. You got a draw.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. 100%. But congratulations, Alexa.
Keep at it. Let's get back in the ring and keep working towards that.
I think she's like my crush in the UFC. I think so.
Dang.
I think so.
Make sure to add her.
Yeah.
Damn.
What at her?
Alexa and Alex approved.
Oh shit.
Alex approved. There you go.
God bless. And then sticking to UFC 295 coming up, and that has 2 pretty good fights coming up. Jones and Miocic. And then Pereira versus, I cannot say this name.
Which one?
Pereira
and Prochaska.
Yuri Prochaska. They know who it is. If you follow UFC, you'll know who it is. This is the guy that...
My bad that we butchered the name, so...
It's the guy that when Ball left the
little ponytail one out.
The ponytail, and then he tied it up.
Exactly.
It's him. That monster.
God bless. But yeah, that's those are some. Right there is your 2 co-main events. That's pretty
they're going for
card.
the 205 belt, which is light heavyweight, I believe.
Yeah, light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight.
They're going for since it's vacant. Since Jerry had to basically he had a shoulder injury, so he vacated it. But so they're gonna fight for that one. So
it's gonna be like I said. Pereira,
be 2 monsters going at it.
He puts on good fights. He's had his good fights with Izzy. Unfortunately, Izzy lost last. We went over that last episode, but hopefully, him losing like that in that fight kind of gets him motivated in this fight. Put on a good show. What do y'all think about Jones and Miocic? How do y'all think that's gonna end?
Jones is gonna win.
Jones, you got Jones?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm on Joe's side, but still, fight could go either way. It's gonna be entertaining to watch.
Yeah, no, it is.
I hope they brawl it out instead of like. I mean, a technical fight would be good too, but I want them to brawl it out. Hopefully they do, but I doubt it.
I mean, Miocic, I don't think he's that much of a technical fighter. As much as Jones is, because Jones, he can win in different ways. Obviously, like his last fight was probably like one of the most confusing wins. Did y'all watch his last fight?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He basically had him in kind of a guillotine type thing, a guillotine hold, but Jones was on his knees in a way, and it was Stipe, right? He fought Stipe last fight?
No, it was Cyril Gane.
Okay. And then in a way, I guess, he choked him out pretty fast. He tapped out, but he looked like he locked in all the way. So then, like, if you look at the video, it looks kind of that Bones just, put his weight on him, putting all that weight on his neck, kind of, I'm like, all right, let's avoid a broken neck type situation. Yeah. But I mean, Jones winning it that way when he's, a really good striker and stuff like that, kind of, says a lot. And then, I want to go back to when Jones went against Stipe. That whole fight, like that fight was probably one of the most technical ones I've ever seen him fight, because he knows it's probably gonna have a hard time with him on the ground, because Stipe is just a huge guy, and he keeps him upright against the fence, stomping, getting him kind of tired and weak, and then keeps it pushing. So hopefully Jones. I'm pulling for Jones, but like Martin said. It could go any way. These heavyweight fights, heavyweight fights are always the best, because these guys they're gonna last longer. Stamina wise, they're not an easy knockout, so you're gonna see some big hits. Mm-hmm. I think I forgot who. I think it was Tito Ortiz and maybe Chuck Liddell. They were talking. There was an interview that I saw, but I know it was Tito Ortiz, and he said that. You see like heavyweights, you see knockouts in heavyweights, like, 'cause they could go all 5 rounds, because these guys' stamina is better than
the featherweight
your Sugar Sean's.
It takes a lot to keep a big body up.
Exactly. Plus, he's mentioned like these guys are hydrated constantly.
Yeah.
And when you're cutting weight, once you're heavyweight, you really don't have to cut weight. As soon as you're 200 up, you're heavyweight.
Yeah.
And then, but these guys have to cut weight because they're switching classes so much. But obviously, it goes back to the whole fucking science shit in school. I don't know if y'all pay attention, but when you're dehydrated, you get like a little space between your brain. He's saying, and then when you're dehydrated, if somebody hits you hard enough, that's what causes a knockout. But you see, like like the guy he mentioned, like Big Country, Roy Nelson.
Yeah.
God bless. I love how he fights. He's such a dick too. But he fights. I love the way he fights. He's just a big old country dude with a mullet going on, and he's out there just throwing haymakers and fighting. And he said, like, he gave an example. That guy right there, he's not gonna get knocked out as easily because he's hydrated. I'm like, yeah, look at him. Fuck. He's probably drinking like a gallon of Gatorade or Kool-Aid or before the match. So
yeah.
So hopefully that heavyweight fight is good and it keeps it pushing, and we can have some good fights. These last fights weren't as advertised, to be honest, but hopefully this next UFC card is good, and we're just making our way to 300 and then see how that goes.
Yeah, so right now Dana said I think he's gonna end it at 296, so that's gonna be the last UFC main event for the year. So he's going to carry
296. Okay.
Damn, so
300 probably be somewhere middle of the year.
So 296 is the last one. They do it every month, right?
I believe so. Yeah, October, November.
So
October, November. Yes.
So if they do it every month, and he's stopping at 296, so September. Next month, November. So we'll just have December. Basically, just December without. Wait, right?
No, it's October.
No. So November and December with no UFC. main card. So
no, I think they're gonna bounce November because 296. Oh wait, no, we're getting confused because 294. Ismael and Oliveira is 290 is on October.
Oh shit! Damn, we're not even at 295 yet. But okay. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why we were getting confused. Yeah.
Okay, so
but that's the thing. That's another thing. 294. They're not even promoted that much, and it's one of their main, like
their main guys.
Yeah, they're number one right now according to like.
I mean, fuck.
I feel like because they have a good fan base and those events are probably going to sell out, and then you want to promote
them Dagestani and Brazilians don't play, so they know they're going to show up.
So if that's correct, so 294 is this month, right?
October.
Oh, it's October. 294 is October.
Mm.
Okay, so October next month, November 295. So just December we won't have a UFC event. That's fine. Christmas time, everybody get a little vacation, get the UFC fight a little vacation with the family type thing, then back into January, and that should lead us to what we shot 300 around May, April, May.
You'll probably save it for those days because those are like the.
I want to say May.
Yeah.
Hopefully by May we have another Mexican champion and they do it in Mexico or something.
Oof, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
Did y'all see the jersey they had
for Mexico
for UFC?
No.
The Mexico jersey. It has like the ugly on the back. It's all green.
Oh,
it's a baseball jersey.
Yeah.
But it's a UFC.
That's hard.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I need to take a look.
Okay.
But
I like when there's collabs like that. There's like it's even more. It's drawing attention to Hispanic heritage, and then it's something you could take home. Like, oh, I went to this fight, or I'm a Hispanic fan and I feel appreciated. And you always want to be a part of something greater than yourself, right?
It's just the little stuff, the T-shirt, the cups, or whatever they give out.
Yeah.
So you can be like, oh, you know what, something happened. So who do you have? Jones versus what's his name? Michael Vick or
Miocic.
My bad. So who do you have?
Jones.
Yeah, I said Jones too.
Oh, cool. Jones too.
And then I guess
we can do a quick prediction for Islam and Charles Oliveira. Who do y'all got?
I'm going with Oliveira, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Bronx. Man, he's been putting out some good fights.
I'm gonna go
that's the fight I want to see. Not gonna count.
That's gonna be a good ass
fight.
fight.
I'm gonna just go with.
It's a great fight.
I'm gonna go with Islam.
Islam. I think I'm gonna go with Islam.
Yeah.
But
it would be nice to see Oliveira win though.
I mean, I know. One of our biggest fans and supporters, Josue Lopez, is a huge Oliveira fan. Do Bronx.
Soy 47.
Soy 47.
Shout out.
We'll shout him out. We'll figure some way out. So
shout out.
Hopefully we get him on the podcast here soon too. But that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be you're right. We have to watch that fight.
You have to watch that.
I have to watch that fight. Well, maybe
the thing is with those fights, bro, it's like one of those upsets. I feel like you're either on one side or the other, and it's like that. It happens probably just like that.
Yeah.
See, these guys
like a back and forth type of fight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, just go.
Out of nowhere, something.
KO.
And I mean,
if they stay up on their feet, I think it'll be a good fight. But if they start to get on the ground, start wrestling, start going into holds and choking each other and stuff, then fuck. We know, right? Yeah.
Oliveira KO.
There you go.
Oliveira KO.
I mean, there's been something in the air because there's been a lot of upsets.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%.
He might catch Islam.
Yeah, for 100% sure that Martin is correct. It's gonna be a great fight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great fight.
I hope it doesn't end in decision. Quick. I don't. Quick.
Yeah, I hope it's not that's what I'm saying. I don't want it to be
quick as
some
submission.
Quick shit. Yeah,
at least get me to round 3. Get around 3. If something happens in round 3, then okay, that's fine. We got two good solid rounds. Maybe all of 3.
Fuck it, another Dagestani brawl, jumping at the fence.
Jesus Christ,
stuff like that.
I don't want it to be like damn.
Somebody's holding Hezbollah.
They're holding her for ransom and shit.
The Brazilians.
The Brazilians. They're gonna be kicking him around.
I
like,
love House Bulls.
like niggas just be kicking him around and shit. Like, you can't get him back. I don't want it to be one of the fights that I was looking forward to so much, since watching UFC, and I got disappointed so bad. Was I think was Cerrone I don't know if it was Cerrone, one of Cerrone's last fights against McGregor. I thought it was gonna be a great fight.
Nah.
And then
That was the end of Cowboy.
And then McGregor just came in, clean it. And this is what makes it worse. I told a couple people this story, but I had gone to Buffalo Wild Wings. We might blur the name out, but we went there to go watch the fight. We were all upset because you had to pay a cover
The
to get
crazy
in.
Buffaloes.
What?
$20 cover. But
Nasty ass wings.
we just went there because they had the fight on. We didn't feel like paying for it.
Mm.
So the thing, we went in there, they had the cover, and then we were chilling, order our food, and then some shit started going down in the bar area. And the fucking security decides to, think it's a good idea. Let me mace this guy. So he busts out the pepper spray in the whole fucking restaurant. Everybody just choking. People running out crying because all this shit. And I'm over there. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm just trying to eat my fucking wings and watch this fight, dog. Like, really?
He got the pepper wings.
For real. I ain't even lemon pepper, just fucking straight pepper. That shit's and went outside. I saw the main guy. Jesus Christ, I felt bad for him. Like, he just like snot, tears.
I mean, did he deserve it?
I have no idea, bro. I think the security guy
saw the aftermath.
Yeah, I saw the aftermath. I think the security guard maybe got a little too trigger happy.
He went in a power trip.
100%.
He didn't want to throw hands? Like what?
Nah, he was like,
I
got 10 minutes
He's
in my shift.
He's those guys that hold the pepper spray and spray it and hold their...
Yeah.
I'm not telling you twice.
We got him.
It doesn't affect them. They're just...
It's one of those big cans too.
Exactly. Fucking bear mace.
The flamethrower ones?
Exactly.
The fire extinguisher pepper sprays?
That's fucking that's the shit you use for bears. That's the type of shit he probably had. But dog, could you just imagine that shit happens, and then I'm like, okay, fuck, at least I still got the fight to look forward to. Nope. Fucking McGregor finished that shit like first round. I'm like, God damn it.
Damn, you didn't even finish your wings?
I didn't get to finish my fucking wings, bro.
Can I get him to go? Nah, you leave now.
No, I had to wait for another fucking order. I had pepper on it. I don't want this fucking pepper on this bitch. Fuck. I'm over here crying and shit. Fuck.
Nah, they come up to you and they're like, no, I'm sorry, they don't have pepper on them. So you
actually, we're out of wings. You want anything else? Man.
We got delicious
You had to
burgers.
pay for all your food? Like, you didn't get compensated? Nothing? It's just...
They
Free beer
they
or
announced it. Nah, hell no. Nothing. They said, like, we're not, nobody's getting the have to pay the cover charge. Like, well, no shit. Nobody's gonna pay it. I'm not gonna pay regardless. Fuck you.
Motherfucker.
That's all. I mean, they remade, some people's foods. Some, not everybody.
Yeah. We should try to reenact it. We should just see if they pepper spray us.
So you're saying we should get David to get pepper sprayed?
Yeah, let's get David.
Perfect.
He's the big guy.
Yeah, he can take it.
Just
fake the
rough him
fight
up a little bit. Yeah.
With our luck, the security guard that night is gonna fight us.
Alright, I'm waiting for this.
Yeah. I'm be like, hey, just pepper spray the big guy. Just pepper spray him. He'll go down like that. And we'll have that. We'll record it, and then we'll post it. And then
I feel like David will be like a bear. He'll start getting mad.
Bro, no, they will be the first. No, they will be. David will be the first one out of there. Be like, where's David?
Oh man,
bro, I'm not here.
But yeah.
But yeah, from one combat sport to the other, we have Canelo's fight next week.
Did we already talk about Pereira?
Yeah.
No. Jeez, man. That's a drop for me.
That's why you gotta put your notes in order, man.
Sorry, Canelo and
we got Canelo versus Jermell Charlo. Jermell, not Jermall. Jermell. But yeah, that's next week. I mean, boxing nowadays is like, a lot of them don't talk shit.
Nah,
it's just business now. So
I feel like Canelo's like the classiest guy. He just backs everything up. It'd be random other fighters that go to the press conference or go to the fights, try to call him out, and he's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!
Yeah,
catch me in the ring."
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you.
Get the fuck out of here.
I love that when he has like a whole press conference and then out of nowhere, yeah, fuck you.
At this point, but yeah, I mean, yeah, like Martin said, the press conferences for this fight have been, all respect, all.
Because Charlo knows he's gonna lose.
I mean, he's not gonna admit it, but.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm pretty sure
every fider wants to win, but I'm pretty sure it's
his twin brother knows he's gonna lose. His mom knows he's gonna lose. Everybody knows he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure he's betting the money, his purse on Canelo, because I mean it's not fair. It's not I mean
now what as Canelo fans, what do we want to see?
Good fights.
This fight right now, what do you want?
I want
this fight knockout. Yeah, at least in the first by the fifth round.
Fifth round knockout.
Give me I want a knockout, but let's make it 8. Let's make it 8 rounds.
Round knockout.
Give it
I say knockout 7 rounds.
Seventh round, yeah.
I feel like the last person that really gave Canelo a fight was Caleb Plant.
That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Caleb Plant. Well, who has he fought? Because I mean,
he's fought lately. Yeah.
Caleb Plant.
Canelo after Plant.
Who did Canelo fight after Plant?
Yeah.
B-Ball.
Oh, fuck.
No, wait, no. B-Ball was after. No, yeah, because Caleb Plant had the last belt he needed, and then he moved up, I believe. So, yeah. So it was B-Ball, I think.
B-Ball, and then after B-Ball, he fought
John Ryder.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
The British version of him, his little twin.
So, I mean, it's not like fucking...
But that's the thing. Both of those fights were like... It was like... And the way he was fighting, we were thinking, I think he's on the verge of, retiring.
I mean, the quality of fights so far, that he's had have not been... I mean, they're good. They're on paper, they're good fights. It's just the other guy coming in and super unmatched. It's fucking Canelo. It's like when, De La Hoya was on his prime, when fucking, what was my dad's favorite boxer's name?
Chavez?
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah. When Chavez was in his prime, that type of thing. That's what Canelo's on right now. But the thing is, when Chavez and De La Hoya were up there, they also had some really good motherfuckers to fight against.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Now there's no competition for him no more.
No, it's not the same like it used to be. Like, it was actually about fighting and not about the money.
It's like Canelo's Alabama, and then all these other guys are like,
yeah.
Fucking Steven F. Austin.
Explain it to me in football terms.
At this point, it's just cherry picking, nomás porque.
But that's the thing. Is he really cherry picking, or is there just not competition?
There's no competition. I mean.
No, there is competition, but lately he's cherry picking. It's just that he just wants to have a clean fight. So because literally, when you compare his stats when he was younger, he was going at it. Bah, 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 bah. By the time he's already 32, 33 years old, all that fighting throughout the years, bro, it gets you old real quick. You can't move as you used to. All the cartilage, all that stuff, it gets you old. That's why he plays more defense now because of Mayweather.
But see, look, I agree with what you're saying, but I feel, it puts more, fights, like heavy fights, like fights where it's a battle.
Yeah.
It ages you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Canelo has been, probably one of, if not, probably the best boxer to ever live. That he never has a fight where it's a battle because he comes and dominates, and you're right.
More technical.
He's more technical. The defense is on point.
Let's say Canelo wasn't even big yet. He wasn't even a superstar. If the way he was fighting with this new generation, it's kind of their fault too, because now they automatically want 10, 20 million just to fight somebody.
And just quick.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah, he might be cherry picking, but at the same time, all of these new fighters, they're not going to fight Canelo without knowing they're going to get a bag. Because they know the risk Canelo brings.
So now, that being said, are those new fighters, are they like kind of like Logan Paul type of thing, or?
Nah. I don't think so. Like these,
because he's saying that they won 20 million just to get knocked out. I mean, if that was the case, then let me go fight Canelo too. I just need to get knocked out and get 10 mil.
I see.
The
what
thing
you're
is, Canelo's on the world stage, so everybody's trying to call him out to get to that level. Now that we see, like, if you're not actually beating up guys and gaining titles and unifying titles and stuff,
yeah,
you gotta do something to get your name out there, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So, like you're saying, if I know that I'm not the best boxer ever, but maybe I could be in that circle, get a fight with one of these big names, they're gonna do and take whatever they can.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
Then that being said, when Canelo called out, who called out Canelo and Mayweather? Was it Canelo calling out Mayweather or Mayweather calling Canelo?
No, Oscar called them out.
So okay, well let's just say that Oscar and Golden Boy Productions.
Golden Boy called them out.
Production. Okay. So is that like pushing Canelo to get to that point?
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's something just like that, bro.
Okay.
Because if you see Canelo's on top now, right?
Yeah.
For what the last 10 years, let's say, whatever.
Coming up.
Yeah, 10 years,
right?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
So, like you're saying, it started with that Golden Boy Promotions. Boom. Mayweather's the biggest fighter in the world right now. I got the young champ right here. I got to do something to make it happen because I know it's going to bring money. And imagine if Canelo was still under Golden Boy Promotions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's not the deal, right?
Yeah.
But at least he can back it up though, because he did give a good fight though.
100%.
Nowadays it's more like okay, well just do 1, 2, 3 hook and then boom, you're knocked out.
Yeah,
that's it.
And you know how you're saying that is it more like the Jake Paul type stuff? I don't think so because Canelo is gonna have a standard on like who he wants to fight. Yeah, you know it could be to a degree that he's gonna cherry pick. Let me get an easy fight here and there, and so maybe until he sees somebody that's as is worth like let me train extra hard for this fight because I don't think Canelo's training like how he used to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but
so.
But then again, like these fighters that he's been fighting, they're actual boxers. Like these guys have their whole life has been boxing.
Yeah.
And now that's why I say it's kind of different from Jake Paul because yes, he's bringing a lot of eyes to the sport, but it's different because at the end of the day, he if for whatever reason Jake Paul has to stop boxing, he's fine. He's got nothing else to worry about in life. He don't got to pay shit. He don't got no money trouble whatsoever. But these guys who are fighting to actually trying to fight Canelo and they're trying to earn a check because at the end of the day, if they're not fighting, that they're not making money. So
true, true, that is true. Okay,
but getting into that, a lot of combat sports right now they're looking good. This Canelo fight is not the best one, but obviously La Raza is always gonna go watch a fight.
Yeah,
it might be kind of a boring one, but guess what? That's fine. Just have it on in the background, like la carne asada,
drink whatever,
unas cheves, and almost have a good time.
Locos, and shit like that,
yeah. If the fight ends while you're carne asada, guess what? Just flick something else on, and keep it going.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get to the gas station or the liquor store before midnight. Get you your stuff and then keep it pushing.
Ahí está.
Ahí amanecemos y ahí para la otra, para el menú de una mañana.
If Canelo wins, it's good for the economy.
For the Mexican economy.
But yeah, exactly. Because we're gonna go out. We're gonna go to the bars, the clubs, the carniceria, whatever.
Yeah.
We're gonna spend that money because it's part of a culture. It's part of the culture. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a Mexican boxer, whatever. Because I can't speak from a different point of view. Like I don't know if white people like have a cookout because their favorite boxers about a fight. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
It wasn't like if it was Canelo versus Plant, like what white people got together. We're gonna do a barbecue. We're gonna have the wine.
I'm bringing the potato salad.
Exactly.
I mean, to be devil's advocate, maybe they do gather,
But we just don't hear about it.
In a bad way, to where they want to, let's all watch the Canelo fight too. Hopefully he loses this one.
I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And in that way, maybe they do gather
Maybe.
up.
I can see that.
But coming back to what you said, for another fighter, right now, I don't think they do it the way we did it. And for this long.
I mean, I remember like growing up, like every time it was a boxing match, it was an event. Like, te pones listo, te las botas, pantalón planchado, camisa.
Like during the Mike Tyson,
doing it y todo el pedo.
During the Mike,
like everything.
Exactly. Because during the Mike Tyson era, it was just during his era. But then, like you said, for us, it's since we're born, man. That's if there's a fight that month, everybody's going to who knows whose house. Everybody's chipping in for the fight. Everybody's
Tío Juan, and then
or you try to like line up the birthdays and stuff. All right, they're fighting this weekend. We're doing everything.
Exactly.
You already got the cake out. All right, cool. On la televisión, turn it on, because we gotta see the fight.
Mute it real quick.
The fight starts the fight usually started like around 10:30. Everybody's there by 10. Because, Mexicans never show up on time.
Damn, nah, hold on. Damn, bro. Yeesh.
10.
Well, the party starts at 6, but everybody shows up at 10.
No, true. It starts at 3. Everybody gets out there at 5.
Yeah.
No, not everybody.
Not everybody.
The ones who get there first are the couples with kids.
Yes,
it's a kids party. They get there first because they gotta either leave early or just put in the bed. Make sure they got a spot so they can throw el chamaco ahí en la cama y para que se duerma. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, ahí vienen los adultos con the older kids a little bit later. Then the single adults come in the last, right before the fight starts. And everybody, gathers around the big ass TV. That big ass, the big ass flat screen that wasn't really a flat screen that had like the big ass shit in the back. The big ass box TV.
I remember those.
They get behind, everybody piles up in front of that. Ahí están las puestas. What round? You got this round, bet. Te chingaste. Que sigue.
Next.
No, te chingaste.
After every round, 5, 4, 3.
And this more like, no, but it's because you already knocked him out. You almost did. But nah, te fregaste almost. Next one.
That's what I'm saying. We show out when it's our people fight. Right?
Yes.
We show out.
Yes.
Yeah, even the hating Mexicans, they still show out.
Even when it was like Margarito versus Pacquiao, we'd show out, bro.
Yeah. Marquez with what was the other one? Marquez and there were 2 Mexican fighters, dude. It was Marquez and the other one. They hated each other.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Or when it used to be Oscar de la Hoya with
all the Oscar de la Hoya fights. That's growing up,
dude.
sure.
I used to hate Tito Trinidad so bad, dude, because he made it look so easy, but Oscar didn't put the effort on.
El Maromero Pais.
The Maromero Pais, exactly.
So I think
I'm excited for that fight at the end of the day.
It's gonna be a good fight. It's Canelo. Canelo's gonna fight. We're still gonna go love it, support it because Canelo. And
I got my Mexico flag with Canelo's face on it. So
there you go. Ahí está.
He came out with the new drink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what's it called?
Viva Mexico, cabrones. It's like a ranch water type of. I think it's a beer. But it's a mixed drink, pretty much. It's a 12-pack of a mixed drink.
Okay.
So,
trying to get some of those for the fight.
Oh, yeah. So, transitioning into other sports that kind of,
into American
sports. Hay para la raza. Pero, we're going to one of America's pastimes to MLB. And by MLB is like your Rangers update. God bless America. I don't know how to feel anymore, man. It's
crazy. It's a roller coaster right now.
It's either the Rangers are one of the best teams, if not the best team at MLB, or they fucking suck.
Bro, I already have diabetes with this fucking team, bro.
There's no in between. Like they're the type of team. Like I think they can beat you by 10 runs. I think they have the most 10 plus run wins in the league this year. They when they're on, they're on. They're firing all cylinders. They put up crazy numbers. But when they're not on, then it's just like this looks like a single A team against obviously a MLB, top tier MLB team, and it's kind of like hit and miss. It's always hit and miss with them, and it sucks because they're good, they're gonna be good, and then this game disappointed, but. you know, we got a bunch of guys that, you know, showed up. Josh Young came back finally from injury. Evaldi's playing a little bit better. Evan Carter's still up with us. So, you know, Evan Carter's been playing really good, you know, his rookie season. He'll have a full rookie season next year. And it's just, you know, kind of, we're in that weird kind of limbo type thing where injuries are hurting us. And, you know, guys coming back from injuries and it's not the same because, you know, they got to get back. They got to, you know, get back into rhythm because we're pushing for the playoffs right now. Like we're tied with the Mariners for second, and it's not good. That's not good at all. But
who do we have next?
I think we are facing. Let me check. Ooh, wrong thing.
But yeah, man, this is basically
we're playing.
This is basically
the Mariners Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. That we got a Mariners series, so
okay.
It's gonna be a good one. Hopefully, you know, if we win the series, you know, if we get just 2 wins, just win the series. I don't need a sweep. Just win me the series. You know, puts us ahead, and won't have to be fighting for a wild card position. But you know, it's just.
But yeah, this is a life of basically a Texas sports fan.
Yes.
It's injuries. The team is doing really good, or the team is shit.
I don't even think Texas sports a DFW sports fan. Let's put it like that. DFW sports because we've been here.
Too broad, Carlos.
Yeah, my bad.
Too broad.
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas,
fan.
Fort Worth, Arlington.
That's what it's like to be a ball boy right
type area. Yeah, it's sometimes it's great when it's going good. It's going great,
and we appreciate when it goes good.
Yeah, we love it.
We love it.
We love it. But when it sucks, man, we're miserable. It sucks, you know. Like I said, either last podcast or the podcast before. You know, when the Rangers are doing good, Arlington seems like a way better city than it is. And then when they're not doing good, you kind of notice a little like,
what is this shit?
Yeah, it's kind of not that nice.
You know, when we went to Texas Live, like obviously Six Flags is there, the Cowboys Stadium is there. It gave me like the Astro World vibe. I was like, damn, like something badass could really happen here.
Yes,
if they plan it out like 100%. Just amazingly,
100%,
right? Just like
100%,
like something crazy could really happen.
Maybe
one day, I don't know.
That area of Arlington is probably one of the better areas. I haven't really been through much of Arlington because I only gone.
If we go, that's where we're going. We're going to watch a
there.
game. We're gonna go Six Flags, whatever.
If I'm in Arlington, I'm trying to go get a drinks. I'm going back to Dallas, or might just make the little drive to Fort Worth or something like that.
True.
At that point, but you know, when the Rangers are doing good, then you know it's a lot better, and the atmosphere is better, and then a lot of things happen that you know it just feels better. Mm-hmm. And right now it's a 50-50 shot. It's a coin flip, and either you're gonna get the Rangers that are gonna destroy this team, or the Rangers that are gonna just kind of disappoint you and be like, fuck. Well, all right, I guess you know next.
We
game,
know what they're capable of.
Yes.
So 100%. That's the standard we're keeping them, and we have high hopes.
Exactly.
So we want to see these wins. We want to cheer them on.
Do you think that they kind of, you know, they might cause a lot of trust issues in fans now because we know that they're good, and then sometimes they come out and they play horrible. Like they can't score a run. Our bullpen cannot, you know, get any outs. These guys are just racking up, you know, hit after hit after hit after hit, score after score after score. But then guess what? Next game, you know, whoever starting Montgomery starting, and he pitches 6 innings, lights out, and then you know reliever comes in, Martin Perez or something like that. He comes in four relief innings, and he's pitching lights out type stuff.
I think the loyal fans will be frustrated, but they'll still be there.
Yeah, I feel like you get frustrated for sure.
All the new fans that either last year or this year, whatever, they started watching and actually started getting into it. Because they're doing good, and of course they're gonna leave.
Oh no, yeah, 100%.
But the way they're playing right now, because right now you can give them the benefit of the doubt and say it is injuries. You know, a lot of chemistry changes, a lot of team changes, which fuck up the chemistry. Yeah. So right now we could give them the benefit of the doubt.
I think, you know, being a lifelong Cowboys fan kind of prepares you for this type thing because it's we've gone through so many ups and downs, and the thing is the downs aren't even that bad Like if it was a down year where we got the first overall pick, okay, there's hope for the next year. But then it's a bad year and you can't even get the top 10 type pick. That's the thing that as a Cowboys fan you kind of get mentally and emotionally prepared for like fuck, like we're not doing good, but we're not doing horrible.
Right.
Like, we're not doing good. We're not. We're not fucking.
We're just playing.
We're mid. We're middle of the tier. This is where we're at right now. We can't get up here. We're not gonna get down here. We're just right here.
I mean, it prepared us.
And it sucks.
Every Maverick Stars. It prepared us for all of that being a Cowboys.
But now, I mean, look. If you look at like the teams down in the DFW, like they're putting out quality.
Yes, sir.
In the past 5 years, like a lot of these teams, the Mavs went to a Western Conference Final within the past 2 years. The Stars have gone to the Stanley Cup Finals within the past 4 years. And they had a shot this year. Some shit happened. But, they were playing as one of the best teams in the league. FC Dallas was in the League Cup. Whatever the fuck it was.
They performed good in the League Cup.
Yeah.
That's a good performance.
The game that I went to, they kept Inter Miami on their toes.
Exactly. So, like, the Dallas teams are performing better. But, it all goes back to, like, when they're not.
Let's reach that next level.
Exactly.
Let's get that championship run going.
But things like it goes back to like, we know what it is. We felt the highs of highs with all these teams. Like 2011 Mavs win the NBA championship, champions of the world. Dallas Cowboys. I have not seen a Super Bowl in my lifetime for the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully we will see one soon. But the thing is, like, we've been there. We've been to the top of the mountain. We've won it. And then also some of the teams aren't bad enough to where they're at the bottom. They're not in the valley of it because for some reason they're not good, but they can't be shit, I guess.
Yeah.
They're not not bad enough to go and get this game changing guy that they're not gonna have a first round pick. They're gonna get Deion Sanders back in the day. That they didn't because they were never that bad. But then it's just I guess
we didn't do what the 49ers did.
Exactly. But getting back a little bit to the Rangers, like yes, and it's gonna be said, and I will 100% back it up. It's a 50-50 shot with them. Like you don't know what team's gonna show up that day. Is a team that's gonna win 15-5, or a team that's gonna get be up 4-0 for most of the game and then lose 9-4 type thing. You never know. So hopefully the Rangers get it together. I'm hoping so. A lot of our players are getting healthy. I think right now our biggest injury so far that the guy's been out is Scherzer. Everybody else is back. Young is back. Evaldi's playing better. All these guys that have been moved around are doing better. And from now we just gotta keep it pushing. Hopefully, push it all the way to the World Series. And if we can't, then hey, you know what? We tried. Our guys got hurt. Guess what? Next year, Ohtani will be a Texas Ranger. Hopefully, let's speak that into existence. And World Series bound next year. And then we just keep it pushing because we know this team is good. Stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good plan for the future.
Hopefully. But, sticking to, some sport, something that makes us feel better. Football. I feel like football makes everybody feel a lot better. We're obviously we are in Texas, and football is a religion in this state. A lot of things going on. Now, guys, do you want to start with the Cowboys? Or do you want to finish with the Cowboys?
Let's finish with the Cowboys.
Yeah, finish with the Cowboys.
All right, we're gonna finish with the Cowboys.
Y ahorita que no estaba bien.
Ahorita que no está cabrón.
He's not gonna interrupt or nothing.
Watch him call us right now because he knew we was waiting for that long.
Remember I said I was gonna call you up?
But I want to touch on touch on some college football. We had some really good games this past weekend. This upcoming weekend we're gonna have a lot of great games. So if you're a college football fan, it was a good Saturday.
Get ready.
It's gonna be a really good Saturday. Leading into one of the better games, Colorado versus Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a really good game. And Colorado they might be the real deal. Did y'all watch the Colorado State?
It was up to one.
Yeah.
It was 145 when the game ended.
I knocked out. Midway through the fourth quarter. Like, yeah, but I can't stay up to watch this. And then I woke up. I think I woke up right as like the last pass to win the game happened.
Okay.
Or no, not the last pass, when they intercepted the ball to end the game.
Yeah.
That's when I woke up. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, good for them.
It was a battle, man.
Yeah, no, it was a
battle for
great
sure.
game. Like, it was a lot.
They're playing tough.
That was a football game. That was what football should be. It was a tough game. You know, two schools that are rivals going against. You know, that boy Shadur, he's coming out and playing. He's playing his heart out. And you see, you know, did y'all see that really nasty hit on Travis Hunter?
Nasty hit.
Yeah, that nasty hit on Travis Hunter. That was no reason, but
You playing till the whistle blows, motherfucker.
But there's an extent though.
Hey, bro. Yes. But that's the name of the game at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah, that is true. But then again, you gotta.
He was you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, even you know, Travis Hunter, the one who got injured, he even said like, "Hey man, that's it's football."
It was like, all right,
Yeah.
you're Boulder, you're State, and then I'm State. You could have hit him, done whatever, and I come and hit this motherfucker. You know?
It was a nasty hit. You know, obviously, you know,
the hit was nasty.
That
But
shit
like,
was
yeah, I mean,
And then he got carted off. He's out for the season, right?
no, he as of right now, he
For
should be
MRIs.
out for the next 3 games. So this game, 2 more weeks after that, he should be back. He had a lacerated
Jesus.
liver.
yeah.
That's how hard he got hit. But I mean,
I don't even know what that means.
man.
That was bad.
It was a bad hit. That's all.
Yeah,
like
that's what it means.
a rib went
Fuck.
back far enough where it didn't break, but it just scratched his liver type thing.
Something like that.
Golly.
Yeah,
And-
he twisted him up, bro.
And you know the guy, I think his name is Will Blackburn or something like that. Something
His
of
last
that
name is
nature.
Blackburn. I don't know.
Blackburn. I think it was Will Blackburn. That guy's playing dirty all game, dog.
he was.
All games playing dirty. He intercepted a ball earlier, and like it kind of wasn't. He really did much. It's just that the receiver for Colorado, when he was falling back, is falling back, and he's trying to not fucking break his neck. So he's not really focused. Like if he hits the ground, he's gonna try to brace himself. So at the same time, when he has the ball, the guy just comes in and takes it. He just stripped him, which is still a good play, but I'm like, all right, guy, relax. And then drops, has that nasty hit on him. Karma did get him at the end of the game though for the game tying touchdown. He got sauced up.
Yeah.
He got shaken out of his cleats basically. And then Colorado, that's like, fuck it, come on, Shadur. Like, all right, we're gonna win this. And he had some amazing game winning drives.
Yeah,
He might be one of, if not the best QB in the nation right now for college football.
God damn it.
And his
It's
daddy,
looking like it. Yeah.
and his daddy ain't gonna let him go to NFL next year.
Yeah.
Which I think is a smart idea because
You need to get big, bro.
I think it's a good idea.
Don't rush into it.
Yeah, don't rush into it. Plus, some of these guys, Caleb Williams, Drake May, some of these other QBs coming into the league next year, they're the real deal.
Yeah.
And Shadur, I feel like you can put him up there with him, but it's still tears to this bitch, and he's not a Caleb Williams. Yeah, it's not a Caleb Williams tier yet, because Caleb Williams like a baby Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready. Whatever team he goes, if he goes to a really good team, that team is gonna be
Lights out.
Yeah, like
lights out.
Shadur will do good
He's
in
gonna
the
shine,
NFL, but
he has one of the nicer passing motions that
he
I've ever
does.
seen. Like I love
really
the way
clean.
he just passes the ball. He has an arm, and then he throws it. It looks effortlessly, but it gets there. He has zip on it on a rope, and it's it's not wobbling like some other passes. And he's really good.
Spiral's really cool.
Shiloh, his brother, he is. I hate to say it, but he's not his daddy. He's not Dion. And but he is a good corner. He's gonna get drafted, obviously, because that name Sanders alone gets you at least the 4th round. If he can put up some better tape between now, maybe if he stays 1 more year.
yeah, I think Shiloh, I think 3 years would be good for him.
Yeah,
So
100%.
You can just his dad give him more advice.
Yeah.
He'll just get better. He'll develop more.
That game against Colorado, he balled out. He had a pick 6. He had a forced fumble. He had some really good moments in that game. Like him and Shadur were probably the reason why they won. After Travis was out, him and Shadur were the reasons why they won that game. If it wasn't for that pick six, they would have lost. If it wasn't for him, fumbling, forcing a fumble, they would have lost. And
this next game is probably going to be the best game so far.
That
sure.
Oregon is a really good team. They've been a good team. They haven't really dropped off since
Who did Oregon blow out? They blew out.
It was
somebody,
it was some like small, like 91-0 or 91-3.
That was crazy.
And then that school who got blown out went to go blow out another small school. Like it was almost the exact same score, like 80 something to. So it was.
Are they playing at Oregon?
I think so.
Believe so.
I think
Oregon.
I know we're trying to do that. I don't think so or think out of it. It's fine. But I'm not. I haven't been keeping up. But the way it's going, I think it's gonna be at Oregon, which is gonna be a good. Yes. No. You know what? I can confirm they are playing Oregon because
100% confirmed rate.
100% confirmed that they are playing Oregon because I saw a video that the Colorado coaches are following like Shedeur, like the offense with like big ass speakers playing like loud ass music. Just to kind of imitate on how it's going to be playing at Oregon.
Right.
Because that place does get crazy. And,
love it. I love it.
It's going to be a good game.
Oregon Ducks, baby.
That's a game you want to tune into.
And this upcoming weekend, like I said, there's going to be a lot of good college games. I had my college football insider text me
our
some
Horns
stuff.
are still undefeated, right?
Yes. Your Texas Longhorns are still undefeated. And, we got some, like I said, we got some really good games coming up this weekend. We have Ohio State for Notre Dame, Texas versus Baylor, OU against Cincinnati, and then obviously Colorado versus Oregon. Those are some, right there, just those 4 games alone are going to be good. And then, whatever else is on top is going to be, put out some good product this week. So, college football fans, eat your hearts out this Saturday. It's going to be really good. State Fair is starting this weekend, so that just means we're getting closer to OU versus Texas. But yeah, college football is going to be real good this weekend, and then keep it pushing. It's going to be. I'm excited for it. I love college football is fun. When I get the chance to watch it, it's good.
What a pinch of tailgate.
On the topic of the State Fair, we gonna do anything for the State Fair?
Ooh, I already know with me what's up. OVO, baby.
I only got Sundays off, so we'll have to.
Reporting live from the State Fair of Dallas, Texas, America.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't mind us taking like one table recording real quick.
Yeah.
Quick little 35 minute episode.
What are y'all doing over here?
Or we could just do the thing, we just walk around and just start, interviewing
get some
people.
footage.
Yeah, get some footage.
For like
interview some people.
OU and Texas game. That's gonna be crowded, but
it'll be crowded.
Man,
I don't know about that day.
It gets Dallas alone, downtown Dallas gets packed like crazy.
We're gonna be in traffic for like 4 hours that day.
You know what I love when it's the free parking for trucks, and I always have a truck. And I'm like, yes, and then I can just walk like
It's a little bit of a farther walk than if you park at the fair, but fuck it, free parking.
Just take the dart bus. 2 little crackheads going at it.
I'm tired of seeing crack.
Do you think so?
Nah, bro. One time I went, it was like some bitch, like it was like some New York type shit going on, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is disgusting. I was like, I don't even want to sit down in here now. Like, the fuck.
Get in the bus in the hazmat suit.
Yeah.
Bring your Lysol cans.
No me toquen.
Algo chido.
Red River Shootout.
Oh, fuck.
Who do y'all got that game?
I got Texas.
I'm gonna go for Texas.
I got Texas.
OU
isn't OU anymore.
No.
No.
You're right. You're right.
Quinn Ewers, he's playing really good football. He's showing that he was one of the best QBs coming out of high school, and he's showing that right now. So, they might they're gonna pull it out. If they do, if Texas beats OU, then it's going to be a great day at the fair, because every time OU loses, the fans dip. They leave. It's just Texas fans stay for a little bit, for like an hour, till all the OU fans leave, and then they leave. And the fair's back to normal. But if OU wins, then fuck. You're not going to have a good time at the fair.
A whole bunch of fights, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Fights and stuff like that.
Coming out.
I love that weekend, bro, because the city is crazy.
It is.
So crazy, bro.
everybody, filling up the club tables. You can't get a table nowhere. Can't get no fucking parking. But guess what? It's gonna be a good time. You find your way in there. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
it always is.
Texas nightlife, baby.
Remember, do not drink and drive. Use Uber or what's the other one? Lyft. Whatever y'all need to do.
Taxis. Carpool.
Whatever you gotta do.
Don't be stupid, man.
You can do that too. Just get home, get safe, call a friend, call us. No, don't call us.
Nah,
we'll probably be in the same boat. We'll
I
probably
think I'm gonna be busy that day.
Yeah. But sticking to football into week 2, wrap up or recap with NFL. It was a good week. Some good games. Some teams being disappointing. The Bengals are 0-2. Didn't see that coming.
Burr won.
Joe Burr is, I don't know what's going. The thing is, he started that game out shitty. He had a really first half was shit, and then he got it together. He got it together towards the end, but not enough for them to pull out a win. You had I'm trying to think what other games that were going on that kind of stood out to me. Buffalo, Josh Allen. I was going off Josh because
they blew out the Raiders 38-10.
They did blow out the Raiders. He gotta, he kind of redeemed himself because that first game that he had, it was not good. He came back out and he showed that why he should be considered one of the top QBs in the league. He's a top 10. He's a top 10 QB. I don't think a top 3 no more, but we could revisit that later on. We can revisit that with David, and I feel like that'd be a fun thing to talk about with David.
Yeah.
How are the Saints doing?
David.
Saints
they're 2-0.
2017 against the Panthers.
Are they 2-0?
Yeah.
They're 2-0.
And Derek Carr's doing his thing.
Dolphins are 2-0 as well.
There's a lot of undefeated teams.
Yeah.
Your Dallas Cowboys are 2-0.
Yes,
bro, Tua's talking that shit, bro.
The what?
Tua's talking
that shit.
Hopefully it doesn't get at them, but as of right now, it's looking like they're coming out of the AFC.
He's not talking that bad. I'm just saying he's very excited about the season.
Yeah,
he's very excited.
Right. I mean, they have a good team. I was in an Uber today talking to the drivers, talking about football, and it was a 45-minute Uber drive. So we talked a lot of football, and he kept mentioning the whole podcast. Basically. I had a whole mini podcast. If I had a camera, I could have recorded my part. I could have recorded my part and just been good. I could have gone home right now. But he kept bringing up that he thinks that the Dolphins are probably the team to watch in the AFC.
Yeah,
I mean, I said but it's Kansas City. It's Patrick
Mahomes.
Got
Bills. We got
that's a lot.
I'm not saying I'm a very, very, very smart man. I'm a decently smart man, but I would not bet against the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes.
Unless the Chiefs and Bills are somehow playing themselves for that final spot, maybe.
Yeah. So, but I mean, the Dolphins do have a really good team. They have a good offense. They have
a good coach.
Yeah.
They need little pieces here and there for them to be, for sure. Like, oh yeah, y'all going to Super Bowl. I think saying that they probably going to Super Bowl is still a long shot.
That's a long shot for sure.
But they have the potential to do something. Then again, we're barely. Week 3. We're barely hitting week 3. We need to see what happens. Then by week 10, then we could kind of see how everything's gonna go on and stuff like that.
Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, he restructured his contract. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. What was it? 210.
210.6 million.
That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed.
That's guaranteed money. Like he's no matter what, he's getting the 210.
But the thing is though, he's kind of doing what Brady did and not what he did at the same time. Brady took pay cuts because he was married to Gisele Bundchen, who's one of the top supermodels in the world, and she had all the money. Basically, baby, you don't gotta make shit. I got this. Basically. And now what he's doing, he obviously he gave them a 10-year contract. Like, here, 10 years, $500 million. Let's do it. And then I guess Patty hey man, Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, you saw everybody else getting paid.
Let me wet my whistle a little bit, and let's get some money going into these pockets real quick. And he's gonna get all that money. He's gonna get all that fucking money because it's just Patrick Mahomes. It's the next go.
Sir, that Texas boy.
He's probably the only. He's the only QB I would trade for the Cowboys.
In a heartbeat.
Sorry, I love you, Dak, but if Patrick Mahomes says he wants to come here and we can make it happen, adios.
You know what I love it? That the Kansas City Chiefs were once a Dallas team.
Yes.
What
were they what were they named?
I think they were the Dallas Texans.
Dallas Texans.
Dallas Texans.
And we were the Dallas Cowboys or something. Yeah.
I don't think we were. No.
I think we were just Dallas football team or something.
We were the
Oilers? That was Houston Texans.
No.
Yes, but we were from somewhere else and we got brought here. I need to do my research, but
yes. There was two teams, two kind of divisions going on in American football at that period in time. One of the club, they did a match, and then one of them got sold to Kansas City.
And the rest is history. That's why like the family that owns the Chiefs own FC Dallas.
Yeah,
because they're from Dallas. They got that money.
Yes, sir.
They got that money.
Bring us to the games. We'll be there in a heartbeat.
100%. We were known as the Dallas Steers and then the Dallas Rangers, but then they changed it to not confuse it with the Dallas Rangers baseball team at the time.
Jesus Christ.
So on March 19, 1960, they changed their name to the Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
There it is.
Nice. So yeah, Pat's getting that money now. Good for him. He deserves it. He deserves all that.
Yeah, he
money.
deserves it.
He deserves more money. Get him more.
Why are you being so selfish? Pay the man.
Exactly. This guy got y'all. He's been to Super Bowl 3 times. Won twice.
As much as some people say we talk about the Cowboys, they're talking about the Chiefs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No matter what, right now.
Yeah. Talking about Patrick Mahomes.
We're talking about Patrick Mahomes specifically.
And, he's a Texas boy, right down the road in Tyler. Did his thing over there. In college, if you look back, in college, he wasn't like, people didn't really think he was going to be that good.
Yeah.
He was a baseball player, and then in tech, because I was a huge tech fan, growing up. That motherfucker was slinging that rock. Like every game, I think he'd be putting up like minimum 500 yards passing.
Yeah.
Because that offense is just like, all right, just run up and go get it. Crazy. And then Mahomes was just slinging that shit. And he wasn't as good as he was now.
At that point, they were thinking he was going to go to MLB, weren't they?
Yeah, he was a top prospect in the MLB, and obviously not a huge prospect because he went he went
10.
Yeah, he went 10.
Yeah.
Kansas City jumped
he was number 5.
Yeah.
And he added 10 to his number.
Yeah.
Because he went 10.
Exactly.
There we go. Quick Mahomes fact.
So, he went 10th. He could have gone to a bunch of other different teams. I think Kansas City was perfect because they did it correctly with him. They sat him a year behind Alex Smith, which I think a lot of teams should do that now. Even though you have a for sure guy.
I mean, we're seeing it with Love's 2 years. He sat 2 years, and he's doing pretty good.
He's 2 or 3 years. He sat behind Rodgers.
2 or 3 years, yeah.
2 or 3 years. He sat behind Rodgers, and then he, he's taking. He's
just gotta wait your time to shine.
Exactly,
basically.
and then learn shit. Fucking learn.
Yeah. You know what I love is seeing. Fuck, damn it, I'm blanking on his name.
Trey Lance.
I love seeing Trey Lance on the field, on the tablet, writing down. Looking at the plays, I love that. Because I'm like, bro, you're not starting now. Maybe you weren't starting back then. But someday, bro, you're going to be on that field.
Yeah.
And you better ball the fuck out.
And I think, and this is not just me being a Dak homer, but him, learning from Dak, learning from Cooper Rush is going to do him good because, the QBs that he was learning from in
49ers.
with San Francisco.
Yeah, it's just guys that couldn't go.
It was Garoppolo. Garoppolo was like the best one that he had while he was there.
For sure.
And the thing is, if you look at it, before Garoppolo went there, he was just a backup to Tom Brady. So obviously, there could be some information from Brady getting trickled down to Trey Lance.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of not the same as like if you're learning from a guy who, when he got to that team, he became a starter, like in i.e. Dak. Dak became a starter, obviously not because he was ready, but because we needed him to be a starter. The opportunity came, like, hey man, suit up, keep it pushing. And his first year was an amazing year. We won 12 games that year. Got a playoff berth and stuff like that. And then he's been good ever since then. That's why I hate when people say he's not a good QB, because if you want to say, oh, stats don't lie, David, stats don't lie. Look at his stats. He's put up better stats in 7 seasons than a lot of your Hall of Famer QBs. If you care more about wins or like the interception things last year, there's a good chunk on my hand, like at least 5 or 6 of them that weren't his fault. But obviously they're gonna credit to like, oh, Dak is this, Dak is that. Like come on, man. Like what do you want? What else do you want this guy to do? But
but a good thing I would say in a quarterback, that they'll, no matter whose fault it is, they'll be like, oh, I'll take responsibility or something.
Yeah.
Like I seen this weekend. Justin Fields.
Yeah.
He had a few comments, and then he was like, whatever you heard from me, or you're trying to clip it a different way, just know that it's my fault. And you don't, it's a team sport, it's an organization.
Exactly.
That's a lot to say. To be like, it's my fault,
Exactly. And I think that's showing him becoming a better QB.
Yeah, taking leadership, taking the owner, or whatever.
Exactly. Justin Fields was a phenomenal QB in college.
Yeah, he was
a great QB in college. Got to the league and he had a lot of potential. And it's not all his fault because he went to Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears have not been a good team in a long time. And he did not have any help. His O-line was not good. His running backs were mid. His wide receivers were not good. This is
all these reasons, and he still wants to put a blame on himself.
Exactly. So he kept it going, but like it's just these QBs that there's a lot to say for the QBs that take ownership. Like, you make mistakes. Dak has made plenty of mistakes. I'll admit that he hasn't played. If he plays bad, I will be one of the first ones to say, like, he did not play a good game. But more times than not, I'm not saying that because he did play a good game. It's just these circumstances happen, or this, that, or the other, and it's it's not just, it's a team sport. It's a team sport, except when it comes down if you win or lose. Because if you win, it's a team sport. If you lose, it's the QB's fault. Most likely, that's what they're gonna say. Even though the defense is the one giving up the touchdowns, or this wide receiver can't catch a ball to save his life, Kadarius Toney, or stuff like that. It's it's all these little things that add up and don't work out, and then boom, you get to that situation.
But Dak is showing us now, especially this last game, what he can do with a good offense.
Yeah.
I believe he went 15 for 15.
Somebody wrote it.
Oh, no, 12.
He went
12 consecutive. Yeah.
12 consecutive. The most he's ever had in a game. 12 consecutive passes completed. His ending stats were 31 of 38, on completions, 255 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. Yeah. That's a great fucking stat line right there. That's one. He's right now. If you want to go stats,
no interceptions.
No interception.
Exactly.
No interception. It was a close one, but it didn't happen. Sauce Gardner couldn't catch the fucking ball. Thank God. But if you want to get into stats, that's how you're gonna rank your QBs. Except obviously that he's one of the best QBs in the league right now. He's top 2 in stat wise, and he's always been a consistent QB. He's always been a good QB. He's not, except the years that he was injured. He's been playing good. We haven't had an 8-8 season with Dak. Our losing season was when he was out because he broke his fucking leg. True. Yes. That's our losing season with him as our starting QB to start the year with. And then he had that horrible injury, and then they said, "Fuck it," I guess we just kind of tank, and then we mini tanked, and guess what? We got Micah Parsons out of it. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise.
I love Michael Parsons, bro.
Yeah,
love that guy.
I could keep talking about the Cowboys, but let's finish up the NFL because we'll come back to them. We got some more good things to say. So I want some things so David can hear it later on when he's watching this video on Saturday morning. But it's let's see, a lot of a lot of injuries this past weekend.
And some happening today too.
Oh, don't let me cry, bro.
The biggest one was probably Nick Chubb.
That was nasty.
Did y'all see that hit? Did you see that hit, Martin?
No, I wasn't watching.
It was nasty.
Bro.
God,
It looked like
bless.
his leg broke, basically.
Like literally broke.
It
Like
went-
it looked like an L.
His leg was here, his body was all the way over here.
Yeah, literally. God.
They thought, at first glance it looks like he broke something,
Yeah.
and then you look at it again, it's just that knee went
It's
the
just
way
gone.
it's not supposed to go.
Yeah.
It's like his ACL, MCL, TCL, TLC, everything's gone.
Everything.
Everything's
CDL.
done. CDL,
PDF.
And the worst part
PDF.
is the same leg that he got
Yeah.
injured when he was in Georgia, so he's fucked pretty much.
I mean,
There's no more cartilage on that knee.
then again, these doctors,
Yeah.
the NFL teams hire, they can work. They
Oh,
work
yeah.
miracles. So
But
The
Hopefully
science
he'll
of
be back.
today, he'll probably be fine by next year.
it's not gonna be the same because it's already 2 injuries on the same leg, and
Yeah.
let's just say he does like a little 5-yard cut or whatever. That knee is gonna come back. That knee's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I mean, these
Saquon Barkley got hurt too. Right?
Saquon got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like man, he has it tough, bro. I feel like every season, beginning of the season, bro, maybe plays a few games. It's either at the
That's
beginning
it.
or at the end,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Man, and he's a talented guy. Everyone always talks him up, and I hate to see
Saquon's headed
not
to
reach his potential. You know what I'm saying?
Saquon's headed to the what if he
Yeah.
would have
What if
just
he
gone
was,
to a
yeah.
What if he
different
stayed
team?
healthy? What if we was able to stay healthy? What if he had a
What
better
if he gone to
online?
a
different
different
team?
team?
Yeah,
But the Marco Murray.
yeah.
What if he stayed in Dallas? Imagine that.
Nah, but Saquon needs to leave for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Send-
not
send his ass to
treating him
Kansas
right.
City.
He tried to leave, right?
Yeah,
Send his ass to Kansas City. Kansas City's gonna take care of him. Kansas City will do him right. All right, Chunches, you got all the injuries?
All right, let's see. It's like about 15.
God bless.
Why not? Cardinals defense lineman Carlos Watkins arm didn't return.
Former Cowboy.
Yeah.
Ravens Odell Beckham Jr. ankle ruled out second half.
Modell too, man.
He's
Them
done.
injuries
He's
are-
done for the. He's done for the year.
Let's see. Bills safety Micah Hyde hamstring didn't come back.
Ugh.
Bears safety Eddie Jackson foot didn't come back. Wide receiver Darnell Mooney
Darnell Mooney. Yeah.
knee didn't come back.
Yeah.
Bengals safety Nick Scott ruled out for concussion.
There's a lot of
Okay, so
concussions
he-
this week.
yeah.
A lot of concussions this week.
And then the cop. What was that?
Before you who was it? Oh, Richardson, right? He got
Oh, Anthony Richardson too. Anthony Richardson has had a concussion. He's out for the.
Yeah,
He's out for this week. Bryce Young concussion, I think.
yeah. So
He's out for this week. So
who else? Cowboys Zach Martin ankle didn't come back.
no,
Broncos.
he did come back.
He
For-
did.
He came
two
back
plays.
for a victory formation.
Okay,
It's-
well.
It's Zach Martin. When he gets hurt, he'll be hurt for the game. Then he'll be back.
I
Next
mean,
week.
he was hurt. You could when they were
he
focused
was.
on him, he was
Yeah.
stretching it out, grabbing
Yeah.
it. He was hurt.
I heard something this morning, or not this morning. This
Prende la
afternoon.
vela.
Him talking about like, how a lot of football players like take ice baths after the game to like recover. He said that he doesn't feel them anymore.
Shit,
He doesn't. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
that's a
All
bad
that,
thing, bro.
because not all them
When-
pills,
when-
bro.
That's
when-
below temperature.
Because when you're taking when you're in an ice bath and you stop feeling it after you go numb. So when he says that, I'm like thinking like, damn dog,
It's
are you
already
just
numb.
are you just numb all the time? That's not good.
That's the pills talk.
I think people exaggerate too. He's
Sure.
saying it just doesn't
It doesn't affect them.
recover him or affect him as anybody else. If random Joe from the street jumped
Exactly.
in, you know what I'm saying? He's just so used to it.
I mean, you
Right.
100%. That guy's a monster.
Yeah.
He's been one of the best guards in the
O-line
league
slam, baby.
since he's walked into the league. He's been one of the best, offensive guards.
Yeah.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Very
100%.
All right, we got the Broncos safety Kareem Jackson ejected. Helmet to helmet.
Ugh.
Hit on tight end Logan Thomas.
Oh yeah, Logan Thomas is out for this week because
Yeah.
of concussion.
Lions running back David Montgomery thigh didn't come back. Packers guard Elton Jerkins knee.
Jenkins.
Believed to have suffered MCL sprain. Will get an MRI. Colts rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson ruled out
Yeah.
for concussion. The backup Gardner Minshew replaced him.
Yeah,
Who else? Center Ryan Kelly concussion didn't come back for the Bears as well. Let's see, Raiders wide receiver Dante Adams, like you ever said, evaluating for concussion. Rams guard Joe Noteboom shoulder. Wide receiver Cam Akers inactive for coach's decision.
Oh, that one's interesting because Cam Akers, he was a healthy scratch. He was perfectly fine, no injuries whatsoever. They just traded They traded him to the Vikings for like nothing. So I mean that's kind of good for me because I have him on fantasy. So hopefully he can go start for the Vikings and actually do some shit. Yeah. But that was crazy to me. Cam Akers was like their best running back last year.
Cousins will use him.
Yeah, Cousins will definitely use him. They'll figure something out in that offense.
Yeah. They always do. What else? Dolphins wide receiver Jalen Waddle ruled out for concussion. Running back Salvin Aham groin injury didn't come back. Patriots defense back Marcus Jones shoulder injury.
Yeah,
Giants,
I saw that one.
El Barkley leg injury fourth quarter. Jets safety Tony Adams hamstring cornerback. Michael Carter elbow. Linebacker Quincy Williams knee injury. Seahawks cornerback Rick Woolen chest didn't come back. Buccaneers running back Chase Edmonds knee second half didn't come back. Commanders tight end Logan Thomas concussion.
God bless America. That's a lot of injuries. A lot of the injuries are concussions or blown out knees. Yeah, that's not good.
Well, at least now we're showing the NFL as an organization is showing that they care for like concussion wise. They care for the players because if it was like back in the day, all of those concussed players would have played the next game. And probably
if it was a couple years ago, they'd probably be playing next game. A couple years ago, they'd be like, "All right, come on, suit up, you're good."
So come on, AB, get on the game.
Walk it off, motherfucker. Let's keep it pushing.
So, what do you think about Kareem Hunt being signed with the Browns?
Who?
Kareem Hunt.
Shit, they need him. Shit, they need him for sure. They need it. He wanted to be there before he became a free agent, and they just didn't want to give him the money. And now, touching got him. Like, all right, motherfucker.
Well, fuck it. I mean, he had his best season with the Chiefs, though. So
to be honest, his best and only season with the Chiefs. He only had one season gone.
Yep.
Cut his ass because. Well, I think it was DV, domestic violence. I'm not sure, or he beat somebody up. See, somebody got hurt. He beat the shit out of somebody.
Oh, okay.
Now if it was his significant other or just some guy, but he beat the shit out of somebody and he got cut.
Well, I mean, he had a good year with 272 carries, total of 1,327 yards.
God bless, 1,000 yards
and
for a backup.
8 touchdowns. His longest yard was 69 yards that year.
Nice.
And then the last time he was with the Browns, he had 123 carries for 468 yards.
God.
3 TDs. And the longest run he had was 24 yards, and he had 1 fumble.
Jesus Christ.
So
I love the facts.
So guys, this is from now on. This might become a recurring thing. Johnny's gonna come with straight facts.
The stats man.
Stats man. Was probably gonna have a little thing under his name. Isn't gonna see Stats Man under it. That's his official title now.
I'm just saying. I mean, they're gonna suck.
Nah, you got it, man. You got it. Each time we're gonna get better and better.
But a lot of injuries. It's getting it's getting hard out here. It's getting hard out here, and one of the biggest injuries that occurred today will lead us into the best team in the league. But this is a really sad note. Trayvon Diggs tore his ACL today, so he's out for the season. That sucks because it was on a non-contact football drill. So his ACL's done. He's done for the season. People are like, oh, he can maybe make back for the playoffs. Like, no, don't even fucking.
At this point, don't risk it.
Don't even risk it. Let him get healthy for next year. We have the team. We have a good team, a good defense that can make up for it. As of right now, it got confirmed like within an hour after it happened. It got confirmed that ACL, so he is done.
He just signed his year. His deal.
Just signed a contract. Before in the first two games, it was only 2 games, but he was he was one of the top 2 corners in the league. They're saying that it would have been better for the quarterback to throw it into the ground than to throw it his way. They would have had better ratings and stats.
That's what I saw the past 2 seasons, I would say. They're not gonna go throw the ball towards that guy.
Oh no. And then this year the hope was that you're not gonna throw it to Trayvon, or you don't want to throw this to Gilmore. So you're gonna throw it to our slot corner, Deron Bland, and Deron Bland last year as a rookie had about 3 or 4 interceptions, played out of his mind. And now it's kind of like, all right, bro, time to nut up or shut up, because you're starting outside again. Yeah. Starting outside again. Jordan Lewis is slipping into the slot corner, which I like, because Jordan Lewis he's been a good player for us. He was better than Anthony Brown.
Yeah, I hated Anthony Brown. We could have won so many games if we caught a fucking ball.
Oh my god.
Bro, I don't get me started.
For real, don't get me started.
Yeah, he did fuck up a lot.
But Deron Bland going out to the outside is not a bad thing. It's not the end of the world, because this defense is stacked.
At the end of the day, even with the quote unquote average cornerback, it's not gonna matter if our linemen are getting to the quarterback. So
yeah, no, our defense is fucking stacked.
At this point, yeah, our defense is so good. Like,
we can make plays.
If the quarterback gets the ball out there, that's a good play for them.
Yeah,
100%. And the thing is, like you said, the defense is so stacked. I still want them to sign somebody. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like a Marlon Humphrey. It doesn't have to be a Marshawn Lattimore, Jalen Ramsey. Go sign somebody, get you some depth, because it's only
a long season.
It's a long season, and we just started, and you're already out your best corner. So that kind of sucks. But like I said, this defense, you still have Michael Parsons at the helm. You have DeMarcus Lawrence, Osa Digizua, all these other guys. They're gonna.
We can come anyway and get to the ball. Anyway, if you're throwing it, if you're running it, we're coming for that ball.
In 2 games, they have only allowed 10 points?
10 points.
They've only allowed 10 points.
We're 70-10 right now.
And that's counting one game. One game, bro. Yeah. Literally, if we're being honest, that's one game.
It's one game. And it could have been only 3 points. Some
miracle happened over there.
Garrett Wilson had a perfect fucking angle, and it didn't work out. One guy was out of his spot by 5 yards, and if he wasn't, but going into like this defense is fucking for real. Like they're not fucking around. This is
the best defense in the league.
This is the best. 100%. They're not only the best defense. This is the best team. Best team on paper. If you look at it, best team on the field, they are playing like the best team in the league.
Unfortunately, we got whack-ass Cardinals next, so we still can't. In the haters' eyes, we still can't prove that we are.
Right,
we are them.
They're like, look at the schedule.
Yeah,
David. Come on, bro. Whatever. And then we play the Patriots next.
Yeah, I know.
So, bro, chalk that one up too. To be honest, I'm not gonna cap.
It's looking like an easy schedule for us, but we didn't think it was gonna be.
That's the thing, though. Like, it's looking like an easy schedule the way we're playing, but that's like not our fault. Like, we came to dominate. That's what we're gonna do, no matter what team is in front of us.
And at the end of the day, they're still professional players.
They could go anywhere. Yeah.
We didn't think that we were gonna fucking eviscerate the Giants 40-0 the first game. We didn't think that was gonna happen.
Nah,
we thought it was gonna be a game.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a great game.
Yeah.
And then after that, guess
regardless,
what?
Yes, it was a great game.
Then guess what? Fortunately for the Jets, their big daddy Rodgers got hurt, so they got to rely on Zach Wilson.
Honestly, from how it was looking, we might have injured Rodgers if he wouldn't have gotten injured.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. The way, yeah. But then, it's not our fault that Rodgers got hurt. Then the Jets had to come in with Zach Wilson. And then, he scored a touchdown. He scored one touchdown. Which is
still bullshit, because the Jets beat the Bills.
Exactly.
So,
but it was more for you know what? Let's beat the Bills because we got to do it for Rodgers. We got to redeem ourselves.
I don't think as much as that the Bills just fucked. They fucked.
The Bills just fucked up.
Josh Allen just gave that game away. He's like, all right, here, guys, I'm giving y'all fucking 4 presents. Y'all better make them work. And they did. But, in my opinion, this defense is so good, and then the offense is getting there slowly.
Yeah.
This team is the best in the league. They have a great quarterback, a great defense, a really good wide receiving core, Special teams is on point. We found our kicker fucking finally.
Yeah.
It's just all these things lining up. We have a really good coach. It's just all these things are lining up, and I don't see the only thing that could hurt us is injuries. And obviously, we felt that today with Trayvon. We might feel a little bit more later on, but if Deron Bland steps in and can play how we know he can play, if Jordan Lewis, is solid in the slot, which he can be, if these guys behind them can step up and be that,
keep that momentum going.
Exactly.
Let's keep it going. We're a machine right now for sure.
At this point,
we're running on
next man
jet
up.
fuel right now.
Is next man up. Let's keep it pushing. Like, Trayvon's out.
No pun intended.
Exactly. Let me take Trayvon out. Let me just put this guy in, and guess what? We're not gonna miss a step. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it going, and that's what makes them the best team in the league.
I could run through a fucking wall right now.
Jesus, that's what we want, baby. This
I'm
team
ready for Sunday.
I just like I said, I don't see a lot of teams being able to keep up with this defense. This defense is
wow.
It's fucking wild. Like, we have safeties playing linebacker because that's how versatile they are. We have these corners that if you throw it that way, it's not gonna get caught. It's not gonna work out for you.
Well, I can't wait till we go against the 49ers.
It's gonna be a good game. And then the Niners did not look good today. The Niners played today against the Giants. They did not. They won, obviously, 30-12.
30-12.
But the Giants put up 12 on you, and they kind of had your number for most of the game up until the end.
Yeah, until the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter. But I mean, that's the Giants though. Look what we did.
According to Dave, that's a bag of chips, man. A bag of chips scored 12 on y'all, man. Come on.
That bag of chips didn't score shit on us.
They don't got Barkley. They don't got nobody. Come on, man.
They didn't score fucking shit on us.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this team is good. This is as good as it gets. And a lot of people around the league, a lot of people now that they're kind of like, oh shit, the Cowboys might be for real this year.
Bro, we might go to the Super Bowl this year for real.
Let's take it one game at a time.
What you talking about, bro? Hey, baby, come on, Z.
People already think that's how us Cowboy fans are. Like, this is our year. Yeah. Fuck it, this is our year. This team
it's looking like it. At least admit it. It's looking like it.
It looks like it, but me personally, I take it one game at a time.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But that's you personally. Fuck it.
Let's go with the if we beat 49ers, this our year.
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
That's our biggest target.
Fucking. What was the score? What was the score? Game one?
40
to 0.
40 nuggets, my buddy.
40-0.
40 piece, no fries.
Man.
And then we went to New York and dominated. And New York came to us and we dominated again, 30-10. It should have been 30-3.
We were on New York.
These games, we have a point differential of 60 plus 60.
Yeah,
we're scoring. We scored 60 more points than the other team has scored on us.
Cardinals coming up. What do y'all think the score is going to look like?
I say 42 to 7. I'll give them 7. I'll give them 7. They'll get 7 in garbage time.
I'm gonna go 35. 35. Maybe 14.
Okay.
If not 35-7. But maybe we start subbing in people fourth quarter and they fuck up somehow. 35-14.
Y'all, it's looking like what the Cardinals might have the first pick.
Yeah, I think
should.
They should tank.
They should tank. Buda Baker's out. Kyler Murray's out. They don't have any wide receivers. They don't have any running backs.
Honestly, they should tank. They'll probably cut Kyler and just get Caleb.
That's what everyone's saying.
I mean, shit, I would. Fuck it. Caleb.
I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
So this week is gonna be I'm not gonna say easy because shit's never easy in the NFL. It's
we gotta suit up, go to work.
It's a really good game for the Cowboys. It has real potential. Like there's not much they can really do. This offense, once this offense gets cooking, Brandon Cook should be back this week. Hopefully Tyler Smith is back this week. If Tyler Biadasz is healthy this week, our whole offense is together, man.
And technically, Cowboys are not in football shape right now because they're always. It's always like after week 4.
I feel like
that everybody's in shape,
before
in
this,
form.
We're focused on conditioning.
Yeah.
Let's make it all fourth quarters. No one's gassed out. If we're gonna switch you out, get that wave going. Let the defense do what they have to do. Let's run the ball. If you see a fucking sweet ass throw down that bitch, just make it happen.
Make it happen, Captain.
I want to see more of our tight ends get involved.
This game they did good.
Yeah.
This past game they did real good.
Yeah.
They did real good. Jake Ferguson and Luke Schoonmaker, they both scored.
Cause I miss Jason Wynn, bro.
They don't make them like that no more.
I miss Escobar.
Well, you know what? They do, rest in peace. They do make them like that. Brock Bowers for Georgia, he is gonna be a monster when he gets to the league. He might be like the next Gronk. That's a tough white boy to play against. And I was like I said, I was talking to the Uber driver. I was saying like, damn, if Kansas City could get their hands on this guy, having Kelsey and
him,
Bowers, fuck Tyreek Hill.
I miss watching Kelsey play too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelsey and
He's entertaining.
this past game,
that could be, if they do get him, that could be a Gronk Hernandez type of deal.
yeah, who would be Hernandez?
That's where they're gonna. That's what they're gonna play for.
Damn, I just hope it don't end like that.
Respectfully,
yeah.
Kelsey's gonna be Kelsey. Kelsey's Kelsey.
Oh yeah, 100%. And then Bowers is probably gonna be.
Hopefully, he doesn't go that route. But
Yeah.
Hopefully, he's player-wise.
He's like a nice, a nice little white boy that probably don't get into too much trouble. Might get into some other trouble, but not the trouble that's gonna get him like.
And if he goes to the Chiefs will straighten him out if he's not already straightened out.
Patty's like, hey, Patty and this Kermit the Frog boys, and be like, hey man, just get shit together and keep it pushing. But back to the thing, like, the Cowboys are looking good. I feel real good about this team. Yes, Trayvon is out, but I think with the mentality and kind of like think positive, like it's just next man up. Fuck it,
Next man
up. Let's
go to
keep
work.
it pushing, and we keep it working. And this defense is great. This offense is going to be great. This coach is not great, but he's a really good coach. It's going to work out, guys. So Super Bowl. Right?
And honestly, this injury, of course, it sucks, but it might hype them up to do even better. Against the Cardinals. So.
Oh no, yeah. Like,
they might destroy that poor quarterback.
Let's show them what we're about, right?
So, yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Let's play some Cowboy football.
Cowboys
Yes,
are
America's team.
one of the top 2 teams in the league, and they're
Alex
not.
isn't taking that fucking hat off.
Yeah.
I want for the next 14 weeks. I'm hoping to wear this hat every day.
I might go get mine this weekend.
Hey,
You know what? Fuck it. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go. Super Bowl bound. Chauncey's has
We'll see you in
confirmed.
Vegas.
There we go. We'll be there. Hopefully we'll be there. Come on, Roger. Just show us some love, brother. Come on. Or
Come on, Jerry.
Jerry, once you take the Cowboys, just go ahead. We called it here first. Cowboys going to Super Bowl.
The
Supporting
BallBoys
you.
Podcast.
BallBoys Podcast. Yeah, we'll be in the suite. We'll do a before game show, mid game show, after game,
after party,
Halftime performance.
before party,
anything that you need us to do, Jerry, we will do. Just get us a suite there. We're on our way.
and we'll clean up after ourselves too. So.
Yeah, we're respectful. We're respectful. But I will say I wish David was here just so I could see like what he was gonna say back.
Just talk some shit.
Because I know he's gonna talk shit.
Oh, I love the short where y'all cut it when he was talking. The alarm. Yeah, I love that. I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
So, David, we know this is your favorite segment, so we'll probably have our editor just cut this whole segment. I'll just send it to you, and you can watch it and
Check
have
your
it
email
forever.
later, bro.
Just check your email later. You're gonna watch it forever. It'll be in your email. And if you delete it, guess what? We have a backup. We'll just keep sending it to you. Don't worry about it.
As of right now, fuck him, because we're Super Bowl bound.
Exactly.
So we don't need his negativity right now.
Yeah, your fucking Niners aren't that good. As good as you think.
His
Brock Purdy.
Dolphins. He goes to the
Oh,
Dolphins.
whatever.
The Dolphins.
Well, he was over there. He's over there. Are you blurring him? Because I noticed you blurred me last time, so we got to blur that, right? All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Let me do it too. Blur me.
Did you know? I don't know if y'all noticed though when I watched it. You blurred it the initial, but there was like a big ass shadow on my leg.
On me. It was on me.
Yeah, what's going on? So I think we just get a big ass box and but if I do that again. So
no, it's just
the box.
This is a gesture.
According to it's just a gesture of it. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Bueno pues. Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah. Sorry.
We ain't monetized anyways yet, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, let's just pretend we are. That we get to it.
I mean, if we think about it right now, when we get to it, we'll already be
yeah, exactly. We'll be neutralized.
Guidelines.
Yeah. So
You can't say that. You can't say.
but yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
Pretty much it.
Yeah, that's
you know, wrapped up in a nice little simple episode. You know, mainly football. Well, a lot of boxing and UFC talk today. So that was good. A little bit refreshing.
But yeah, subscribe, share, get us to 250. But we're gonna give you another challenge to see how fast we can get to 500. Let's make this the most viewed episode.
Please, so David can get pissed.
Let's go.
Yes.
Happy Hispanic Heritage.
Yes, sir. Viva la raza.
Viva la raza. Aquí andamos al 100.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Z. Shout out to Tony. Welcome home. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody that shows love and support
Everybody,
to this.
please.
Everybody.
Jerry Jones.
Shout out Sway 47.
Yes,
We're going out this weekend.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Right now, just okay. So we gained a subscriber since we started recording this. So we're at 208 right now. So
Let's get to 214 by tomorrow. Let's go.
214.
By the time this episode drops, 214. Shout out Dallas.
Yes, sir.
Make it happen, please.
Make sure we screenshot that.
Last video we had 161 views.
Look at that.
That's pretty good, guys.
For us.
But I noticed that's about 40 some of y'all that haven't watched the video yet. Y'all subscribe, just watch that video. Just,
please.
Just click play, put on your TV and just walk away if you want to. Or just wait till your part. Our editor, our amazing editor, he breaks down every part. If you want to watch just specific Cowboys and football, click. And it takes you right where you need to be. And we'll give you all the information you want.
Yeah, we love the
you desire. The timestamps are your best friend. Just watch the video, share us. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, cousin, third cousin, tell everybody. Just give us a shot. We're gonna make y'all fall in love with us, and we'll keep it pushing. We're gonna try to keep pushing out this project.
Like the TikToks, like the shorts. Comment on the video to see, we want to see comments.
We want to interact more with y'all guys. People have been in the messages, like I said, showing a lot of love. I appreciate that. I'm new to the show. I know you guys been doing it for a little bit, but I'm always appreciated that you guys let me on.
Of course.
Talk my shit.
Yes,
you already know.
Exactly. But yeah, guys, we just we're pushing this as much as we can, and obviously we can only do so much. We need y'all's help. You help us out. We're trying to grow as fast as possible. Our initial goal was, we talked about it like a week or two ago. Our initial goal is to get 500 by the end of the year. Right now, as it's going and as how y'all are supporting us, we might be able to hit 500 sooner than that. But
let's keep it going. Let's keep it
going.
Yes,
we want to get there. That's a big goal for us. We got to 100 pretty easily. We got to 150 pretty quickly. 200 within like a week. And right now, 500 is what we're looking at. 500, and we can keep going. Just show us love. We're gonna show love. If you want a shout out, if I have to give you a shout out, it's for you to subscribe.
Happy birthday or anything.
Happy birthday,
whatever.
Comment everywhere: Instagram, TikTok.
So any businesses that want to sponsor an episode or a few episodes, I know I've gotten messages. Just hit us up. Let me know how many episodes you want to sponsor, and we'll make it happen.
Yes, sir.
We also might be having a special location type podcast here soon. I'm trying to work some things out. So, another local business that might be, lending us the business to, shoot a little podcast. So I haven't. We'll see.
Things are in the works.
Things are in the works. We're trying to work some things out. We're trying to, expand, get with the community, stuff like that. But yes, please like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to get involved in our community. We'll probably talk more about, the smaller, like Garland. We'll probably talk about Richardson.
Yes.
Yeah.
But,
Yes.
always main thing, Dallas and Dallas sports.
Yes.
That's what we're going to keep pushing.
Triple D, baby. Triple D, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. I think that's
it.
good. Any last words, Chonchis?
Por favor, denle like, subscribe, todo lo que tal pedo. Hey, are we gonna give us something away for 500 fans? Let's say we get to that point.
We can maybe we could probably make something happen.
Yeah,
We can make something happen.
we can talk about
like
it.
a gift card or anything like that.
Maybe
Maybe-
something. Yeah, we'll talk about it. 500 will be a big goal.
We're thinking about some merch. So 500 rolls around sooner than later. Then
maybe some
that
merch, gift cards.
we have our designer here in studio.
We'll probably do a bundle. So
Yeah, maybe a bundle.
like a
Yeah.
little
maybe
gift.
five giveaway for 500.
Yeah.
Spread the love. We'll
that
spread the
sounds
love.
pretty good. That sounds good
Yeah.
to me. So, guys, please, then again, like we've been saying, I've been kind of repeating for the last couple minutes. Like, subscribe, share. We love y'all.
All right, guys, remember to like.
Subscribe.
Share.
And comment.
Yes, sir.
That was beautiful. All right, guys.
BallBoyz
signing
out.
BallBoyz out.
Peace. Let's clean up to get one picture.
Hay que comer, no comieron nada. Get some water.
Some Whataburger ahorita, güey.